All right, so this is going to be our scouting report on Mick Cronin's UCLA Bruins, starting with Sky Clark. Clark has been the fourth leading scorer this year. He's their starting point guard. Doesn't have a massive on-ball role, I guess not as much as a typical starting point guard. They'll use him out of some ball screens. He can get to the rim, but he's a smaller guard. He's strong. He's been in college for a few years. Good defensively with that strength. But a good portion of his shots are going to be from catch and shoot threes like this. Dylan Andrews starts at the two, has more of an on-ball role than Clark does. Loves to get to shots off the dribble just like that out of ball screens. He's a tough shot maker. He'll take some tough ones. His efficiency kind of reflects a little bit his shot diet. Not the most efficient player, but late in games they'll go to him. He'll hit a lot of shots like that. Will shoot threes. He's not super aggressive taking them. He'll have to be pretty open like that. Teams will try to dare him to shoot off the dribble threes, but he'll take open ones. Kobe Johnson, wing, played at USC last year. Ultimate glue guy, 3-and-D. Best roles defensively. Has been a solid shooter in his career, but the shot is limited a little bit from reaching higher level outcomes. But really good role player, great cutter, as you can see here. Runs hard in transition, gets a lot of points that way. And then can handle the ball a little, can do some things like that, but not a big part of his role. Tyler Bilodeau, transfer from Oregon State, is currently their leading scorer. Loves to do this. Work in the mid post, jab 100 times, spin 100 times, take a tough shot. Really, really good tough shot maker in the mid range. Has been pretty efficient this year on a really hard shot diet, including a lot of shots that look like this. Just need to be physical, need to get a hand up with him. Talented shot maker right there. Loves to operate on that left side of the floor. And then Tyler Bilodeau has been shooting it really well from three this year, which has unlocked a lot for UCLA offensively. Eric Daly, he's their second leading scorer. Super talented, big forward. Kind of starts at the five, can play at the 4 too. Takes a lot of tough shots like that. Super aggressive as a scorer. Has shot it well from three this year. Can handle the ball at his size. Here has a mismatch. Bullies Mahaffey down to the rim, gets a score. Can do that too. Sebastian Mack comes off the bench. He's their third leading scorer. He'll close a lot of games over Sky Clark. Another mid-range shot maker. He's pretty similar to Dylan Andrews. We'll take tough ones like that. Gets to a lot of floaters. Does get a good amount of paint touches. Another tough floater in the lane. Not a great three-point shooter. Teams will dare him to take them. Trent Perry, freshman guard. Pretty much just a role player right now. A little bit limited in what he does on the floor, but he does help them out. He gives them good minutes. We'll take what's there. Lazar Stefanovic. He's more of a scoring wing off the bench. Started for them last year, played a much bigger role. Likes to operate in the mid-range just like a lot of their other players. He's a good shooter, capable shooter, but less of a big-time shooter than you'd think. It's rare that you'll see him run off a ton of actions like that. And then Adai Mara has been playing really well since like down the back half of the season. This Wisconsin game was his first big game. Just a massive 7'3" center coming off the bench. Really good touch, really good footwork. He makes his team different when he's playing well. And then William Kyle, he's just a big time dunker, huge athlete. Led the NCAA in dunks last year when he was at South Dakota State. Hasn't played a ton. Minutes have been a little inconsistent at UCLA, but gives him value by doing that. Super long arms, great athlete. So a ton of the game against UCLA is going to be guarding these ball screens. Here they go under and they're in drop against Sebastian Mack. Takes that three. They will get into this pistol. Not a crazy amount, but here USC goes over. Mack gets to that floater. The guards can always either ISO or Barkley in the lane and score. Mack, Scott Clark, Andrews, not as much. Here, Mack has a strength advantage against Gibbs Lawhorn. Gets to that floater. Sky Clark likes the matchup here. Get to these empty sides a lot. Dylan Andrews gets downhill, gets to the rim. Another empty side. And William Kyle gets a dunk after Boswell switches. So they'll run a ton of just these middle ball screens. A lot of times they play those double big lineups. They'll have one big at the block. So here, Brandon Angels in drop, and then Tyler Bilodeau, that short roll is really, really good. Here Wisconsin shows. Short roll hit Daly. He makes a play. He's also really good in that situation. Carr doesn't really give a show there. Sky Clark attacks and makes a play. Mars, the low big, gets a dunk. Crowell's a drop here, and Mara hits a floater. Here UCLA gets a switch that they want. It's a tough mid-range from Dylan Andrews. That's what he wants. Here Martin gets a rescreen. Wisconsin miscommunicates on it. He gets a massive dunk. They go too far under. Dylan Andrews, he'll take that one. Not a great shooter. Someone that you want to go under, but can't do that. Owen Freeman with the hedge there. Doesn't get back to Bilodeau. Iowa plays these aggressive coverages sometimes. And there's Bilodeau making a play in the short roll. Michigan State guards that well, but now we're just playing offense. Marr is a really good passer for someone his size. Again, they guard it well, hit and chase. And then Andrews makes a really good pass to Mara. Another one. Hit Mara. Now we're playing. And then Andrews makes another really good pass to him. Sometimes they will go to this matchup hunting. This kid, Hudson Ward, has not played a lot this year. He came in the game. Dylan Andrews liked the matchup. They're switching. And they get an open shot out of it. So something that UCLA will do a ton of is just these pick and pops. Tyler Bilodeau has shot above 40% from three. And if they're playing a coverage like UCLA is playing here with Ty Claude and drop, they're just going to hunt these threes all day long. Here, Crowell and drop. Easy pick and pop three. Peel switches too late. Tomislava Visic and drop. Easy pick and pop three. Wide open. Then Hummerkaus and drop. Pick and pop three. Doesn't get out quick enough. Crowell, hedge, easy pick and pop. If UCLA knows that they can get these, they're going to hunt them all day long. Graham Ike, flat hedge, pick and pop three. Carson Cooper, flat hedge, pick and pop three. Bildo can also handle the ball. Gets a closeout from Nate Biddle and he drives it. They'll get to these roll replace actions a lot. And then they'll also have a little bit of continuity ball screen. Starts with their normal high ball screen and now they're in it. Swing, cut, empty side. Clark hits a 3. They'll always look to make plays out of it. Here they get through. Get to the next side. Swing, 45 cut. Empty side ball screen. Swing. And then Daly goes ahead and makes a play. Another example of it. Swing, empty side ball screen, swing it back, 45 cut, empty side ball screen. After the show, they have an advantage. Another example, there's that high ball screen to start it out. Swing, empty side ball screen, swing, cut. There's that empty side ball screen. Andrews gets the matchup against Xavier Amos, gets it back, gets a 3. Another clip of it. Here's a Daly switch, or slip. I think that they're supposed to switch there. Here's just an empty side ball screen. Miscommunication from Penn State. They'll get into these a lot of other looks. Here's a combo ball screen look, empty side, double ball screen. Donovan Dent and Philip Borvichinen miscommunicated switch, swing, open 3. They can chase into it. Really good Gortat from Mara right there. They'll get into a lot of these guard screens. Try to get downhill. Bildo seals off of it. Swing. Now we're into 77. Big dunk from Will Kyle. They'll set some of these ball screens out of the stunder, which is what I call someone cutting from around the block to around the wing right there. They show Kamar McGee misses the tag after his man cuts through. Kamar gets a dunk. Here's another clip of it. Ball screen. Show. Dent tags, but he doesn't get to his man quick enough. Andrews gets 3. Here's a counter to that same set. Instead of going through afterwards, it's a Ricky. And now they play out of it. They also have Spain that they can go to. Not entirely sure what UNC was trying to do there, but you got a 6-foot Elliot Cadeau as a low man against William Kyle. Another Spain here. Not really sure what Indiana was doing. They can leak out of it. So here, Lazar just leaks out of it. Another clip of it. Stefanovic, instead of setting the back screen, leaks out of it. They can ram into it. And then another leak from Stefanovic. Here they go weave. And that gets them right back into their middle ball screen. Sebastian Mack gets right to the rim. Another clip. They can get into some of this zoom. So here, hit Bilodeau, zoom. They go too far under. They can get into it in the middle of the floor too. Clark doubled. Really good pass from Daly. Open 3 for Kobe Johnson. Another one, middle of the floor. Sebastian Mack coming off it. Another clip, middle of the floor. Here's Sebastian Mack. Flat hedge, Mack splits it, gets to the rim. They'll play out of some of these 5 away looks. So here, send away. Another one. Stromer's too far behind. Kobe Johnson nails a 3. Away. Plus the ball screen. Swing. And they'll get into some of these like stagger looks too. So here, stagger, reject, and now it's just an away. Sky Clark. And now they're playing off it. Really good pass for Mara. We'll run some stuff out of horns. They like this little flare look. Here's another clip of it. And then they get an open 3 with the V-switch dropping back. They'll slip it. Using Gonzaga switching there. And getting the staggers out of it. Stagger for Perry, he rejects. Now Dylan Andrews on the ball. And they just play out of it. Here's another clip. Swing it. Stagger. Reject. Clark gets a layup. Another clip. Swing. Stagger. Reject. Away. Now we're playing. Johnson attacks a closeout, gets a layup. Here they away into the chest. Flipping the ball screen. They have some sets specifically to get post touches. So here, starting stack. Wedge Bilodeau into the post. Now we're letting him work. Clear out the side completely. And UCLA will live with that shot all day. They have the cyclone look, cross screen, zipper, let Bilodeau work. Borovichin helps on the cross screen here. Stefanovic gets the advantage. Another example of it. They do a little more getting into it here. But still, cross screen. Follow with a zipper. Nelly Jr. Joseph gambles. Here's the same entry into it. And then we got the cross screen, zipper, and everyone clears out. UCLA like this matchup against Townsend, and that's why they're going to it. Another way, so Stefanovic curls out of there, and now we're playing. They'll do this a lot if they really like a matchup. So here they had Carson Cooper, which is a matchup they really liked. Same matchup here against Cooper, so same set. Laker, into this, post ISO. They like this matchup against Malik Renew, so we got Stefanovic curling over. And now we have Mara in the post. Wide open 3. We'll get into some ISO looks, so here it's just a zipper. And then an ISO for Sebastian Mack. They like this matchup against Klesmit. And they'll even go to it. This is late in the game, 10 seconds left. And they're going to one of the best defenders on Michigan State. And they still get a bucket out of it. And now it's for Eric Daly. So that's all we got on our UCLA scouting report. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching.